Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh, my gracious. Let's see. How are you all doing today? Trying to get my phone to catch up with us. Good morning. Hey, Jersey Dolphins. Yeah, you're right, honey. And believe it or not, I have my pajama bottoms on. I may not get out of my pajamas today. Hey, Rebecca. She and I spoke on the phone a couple of times this weekend. Jamie's Country Living. I had someone that popped in the chat that said Jamie sent me G Mama Grows, my Renaissance Grandma, Black's Tropical Homestead, my precious. My precious. Danny Day's Homestead. Hey, girl, now you're not supposed to be on here. You're supposed to be spending some time with the hubby today. Beverly Moffat, Salon Diva V, my Renaissance Grandma. Hey, Scott, rambling with the Broms. Where to begin? Homestead. Yay! Oh, gosh. Urban Gardening Chronicles. What the flock? That's the funniest name, y'all. It's the funniest name. Urban Gardening Chronicles. Hello, Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse, Drunken Chef Barbecue. Oh my goodness, Roxanne, I'm missing people. I'm missing people. Hey, David Hunt, you are first in my book, no matter how you come in. So let's take care of a little bit of business. Hey, Ms. Lazy Days, take care of a little bit of business. Maria Graham. First of all, if you're watching the replay, thank you. This is Ann Dale Homestead, and I'm Ann, and I'm so glad that you're here. Second of all, if you can see me and hear me clearly, I have this little microphone of mine sitting up on top of a box. Let's see, I'm here, but I won't be here long because I have a doctor's appointment at 11. Oh, I understand. Jesse, you will be missed. Good. Ones, Scott says. Yes, if you'll please put a one in the chat, that would be great. Yep, everybody has a one. That's perfectly wonderful. All right, so it's 11:01. I am exhausted, y'all. I'm so tired. I need to look at myself, and I can't get this camera to do it. Um, so I would like very much. It's so appropriate that the theme for today is walking by faith, walking, taking a leap of faith, taking a leap of faith, because literally what I did this weekend was take a leap into unfamiliar territory, a leap of faith. So for Tuesday, your leap of faith may look a little different than mine, but we all need that. What I'm choosing to do today to open my attitude, to know that there are things out there in the world that I haven't seen, that I haven't learned, that I haven't done. And I am going to take a leap of faith and go for it. And just waiting for the Lord to tell me which direction to go in. Yep. Jamie, Deborah, Chicken Beak Mountain. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. So I have a couple things that I wanted to read to you. One, I was looking up the meaning of a leap of faith. Brownie. Okay, now. Brownie can't get up on the couch anymore because he's old and he has a hard time. Can you come here? Y'all have to excuse me just a second while I get my dog up on the couch. You know, he's not a dog. He thinks he can't sleep or lay on the floor. Come here, Brownie. Come here. Let's say hello to the people. Yes, this is my little Brownie. And he is an old man. He's almost 14, but he used to be known as the Leaping Dotson, the Flying Dotson. But he can't leap anymore. He can't fly anymore. Hey, GT Grows in Alaska. Hey, Tamika Davis. I'm so glad you're here, Krubby the Beagle. So the things that I wanted to talk about on taking a leap of faith. You just never know, right? And I was on Google looking it up just to try to give you a real meaning of taking a leap of faith. And Google says What is the meaning of a leap of faith? In its simplest terms, a leap of faith means taking action despite having no idea how it will turn out. You take action and hope that things will turn out the way you wanted them to, or at least turn out well. And as human beings, we like to be a bit more methodical in our actions. We like to know what's on the other side of that cliff, right? So every great move forward in your life begins with a leap of faith. So step into the unknown. A leap of faith. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Woo! I went on this video conference this weekend. It's called, here, I have the t-shirt. I went there and got a t-shirt, y'all. It's called Video Creators United. And it was amazing. Every single part of this trip was something that I was stepping out in faith. From getting on an airplane by myself, and I have to tell you the story of when I got on the airplane. When I went to Raleigh, North Carolina, we had to leave the house at 3 in the morning. And so I had to get up at 2. Well, I couldn't, I was still awake at 1 and 1:30 because I was so excited. So I didn't sleep, in other words. I didn't sleep the whole night. And I thought, well, I'll nap on the plane. So we got to Raleigh-Durham Airport, and we thought we were in the right spot. And my husband was trying to find a park. And I said, well, just drive up and let me off, babe. I just have a little carry-on bag and a backpack. It'll be fine. I'm a big girl. I'm being a big girl. I'll find my way. So I went in the terminal, no signs of any airlines of any kind. I went to the sign that said all gates, and then the crowd was going there at 5:30 in the morning. I had no idea there'd be that many people. Went through security. They held one of my bags back. You have to take off your shoes, by the way. And this is kind of a funny story. I don't know what the Lord had in mind, but I was praying, I can tell you, because the guy in front of me had to take off his shoes. Well, he had socks on. I had flip-flops on. He had socks on with tennis shoes. And his feet were sweating. So when he got into the part where they have to scan you, you have to stand in this scanner. Well, everybody has to sit and stand on the same feet. And I was going, Lord, please don't make me step on those sweaty footprints. Please don't make me step on those sweaty footprints. So I sort of stepped close to the edge a little bit. That's what I did. And but I got through that security, and I went to the security guards and said, could you please guide me to this gate? And they said, oh, ma'am, you're in the wrong terminal, and you need to be a ninja and run as hard as you can go. My plane left at 7, and it was like 5:45. You need to run as hard as you can to the opposite side of the airport. So I had my back to country homestead. Hey, Teresa Diaz, where to begin homestead? Pescatarian gardener. So here I am. I mean, I'm pulling luggage, my backpack. I only had it over one shoulder because they had to inspect it because I had a selfie stick in there. So they held me aside to be able to inspect it to make sure it wasn't a weapon. And it's flopping down and falling. And then when I get there, it all looks so much more familiar. And I got in line of a security line that would wrap around the Pentagon, man. It was a really long line. But I made friends in the line, and I got on the plane, and I got there. So it was okay. Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. Wanted to say hi just on my way to teach art class. Crazy airport stories, man. It was crazy. Yes. But So I get on the plane, and the first plane, I was in a seat by myself because it was very early in the morning, which was awesome. And I went to sleep and woke myself up going, how embarrassing to snore in public and snore loud enough that you wake yourself up. That was crazy town. It was just crazy town. But I got there, and when I got to the Tulsa, Oklahoma airport, my sister in law lives in Lawton, Oklahoma, and she was there to pick me up with open arms. And we drove to the hotel. Um, it was in Broken Arrow. The hotel lobby and the area was gorgeous. The rooms were fine. They were nice. It wasn't anything, wasn't a big deal with the rooms. I had two queen size beds, but the price was very good to be able to be there. I loved it, appreciated it. So here we go. We drive to the airport. I mean, drive to the hotel. I know this is a long story, getting longer, but I checked in to make sure because it was before 3 o'clock and I wanted to make sure that the room was available. Checked in and it was, and we turned around and walked out the door. Guess who was at the front door walking in from lunch? I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, Lester, and Longhorn Lester. He has two channels, two big channels. Lester, Jamie from Suits to Boots, and Jason from Cog Hill Family Farm. Now, they had gotten there and they weren't ready to meet anybody. You know, they were coming back to try to get ready for check in time, to visit everyone, to get cleaned up, and all these things. But they took the time to actually engage in a conversation with me, to ask me what I was expecting from the conference, to ask me what type of channel I had, to they were just wonderful. Yes, please type hope in the chat and it will drop your link for your channel if you type hope in the chat. And I also found out that if you even say, gosh, I hope you had a good time, or I hope to see you soon, or I hope I get to go one day, it'll still drop your link if you just type in the word hope in any kind of way, certain fashion. So I have on a hat from I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, Lester. These are the channels that I'm going to be talking about. And of course, they don't need my help. But as we go on, I will talk about the other channels that were there. But today, we're going to focus on Lester from I'm a Survivor Homesteader, and Jason from Cog Hill Family Farm, and Jamie from Suits to Boots, because they were so kind and so generous to me. Before we continue on, it was just amazing. It was absolutely amazing. But I want to tell you a little bit about what they shared in their knowledge and how we as creators can do the same. How wonderful is that? First thing, Saturday morning, Uncle G from Audacity Dawning lives almost 3 hours, about 2 hours and 45 minutes from Broken Arrow. He got up early in the morning and was at the hotel at 7 in the morning to come and meet me and have breakfast with me. Oh, I can't tell you how that touched my heart. It just touched my heart so much, and I appreciated him. He is as kind and witty and adorable in person as he is online. So, Audacity Dawning. If he is not here, if someone could please drop his link, Audacity Dawning. And there he is. And I'd do it again, he says, Uncle G. Uncle G, type in hope, please, Audacity Dawning, so that your link can be dropped so other people can come and check you out. He's wonderful, funny, a gentleman, came and brought me a gift. He was just precious. So, guava, Uncle G. We had breakfast. And so Friday night, I was in there. We had a meet and greet and a catered dinner, a steak dinner that we sat around. Now, the steak was a delicious taste. I just couldn't chew it. I couldn't cut it and I couldn't chew it. But their baked potatoes were good. The salad was delicious. And, you just have to chew it a little bit. Hey, best yet, my darling. Hey, joy, blessed life. Gee, Mama grows. Hands in the dirt. Hey, sweetheart. I'm glad you're here. So we got there, excuse me, and I had already decided when I walked in the door there, I might not ever get this opportunity again. And to have in one room a group of YouTubers and Facebookers, a group of video creators that are interested in learning to improve their channel, to improve their lives. So I went and talked to everybody that stood still. I just went and talked to all of them, big channels, little channels, everybody. Shook hands, spoke with them. It was only going to last for a little while. That was taking a leap of faith because it's scary when you go in a room full of people. But I was taught long ago, they have something you want, go for it. And that's what I did. Not in that kind of greedy sort of way, but it was, I want to learn from you. I want to meet you and make a relationship so that we can work together and learn from each other to come away with a friend. And so that was great. Listening while I install a yard fence and gate for the chicken run, Ultimate Acre says. And so Jersey says, wait, what? The steak wasn't good? The steak out there is supposed to be A1. Yeah, I know, but they had like 70 steaks they had to cook all at one time, and it was a very good flavor. The steak was a very good flavor. It was just difficult. Hey, storyteller Danny, it was difficult to cut and difficult to chew. And hey, I'm used to fake steaks around my house all the time. So, yeah, it wasn't. But the baked potato was amazing. The salad was great. Everybody was, they had to sit around round tables so that you were able to speak to everyone and really make friends at your table. I had my stickers. Let's see if I have any stickers here. Had my stickers all ready to hand out to everybody. I was the only one that brought stickers. Everybody else had a business card. So I guess I need a business card. But they liked my stickers. So that was fine. And then Lester from I'm a Survivor Sanctuary came over and sat down beside me at the table because he said, Jamie and I and Jason were talking about your situation, and you kind of blew my demonstration there because I had said that I was going to. Lester's whole presentation was having a story. He's the best storyteller, having a story and leading up to having a beginning and maybe some trials and tribulations and then calming out in the end. He said, you don't have animals. Maybe you can name some things in your garden. But he asked me if he could use me as a demonstration in front of everyone the next day to be able to share that you don't have to have exactly the same thing. You can use all sorts of things to be able to make your stories. Don't hurt the harvest. Hey, sweetie. Row, row, Latrice. Hey, Peggy Herman. Auntie Peg is in here. That's right. I went for it, you know? And so, of course, what am I going to say? No. I wasn't going to say no, for gracious sakes. I was thrilled and touched and tried desperately to not be starstruck. But I still was. My little heart was beating like crazy. But this is what we were there for. Jamie, his wife, was adorable and kind and nice and was like girlfriends. We were able to talk. I was, going, so what are you wearing tomorrow night? What are you going to wear Saturday? What are you doing to do. I want to be comfortable, but my auntie wants me to dress up. Are you going to dress up? So I did. I dressed up a little bit, business casual, on Saturday. And I'm glad I did. I am. I'm glad I did. Everybody else had t shirts and jeans, but that's okay. It was obviously, I don't mind standing out if I go up to every single person at every single table handing out stickers saying, hey, how are you and where are you from? But so when they made their presentations, I want to get to the point where you can learn too. Lester from I'm a Survivor Sanctuary has storylines, and he he just has that ability to be able to make a story out of anything. He could make a story out of the coffee cup and how it was molded and built together, and how it has the safety of putting warm items in here or cold, and how the enemy are bugs, or that it might be broken, those kind of things. Yes, in order to do your best, you have to look your best, Mennonite Farmhouse says. So that was wonderful, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I want to talk a little teeny bit. I'm going to change the subject just for a second before I go to the next person. And there are some collaborations out there today, y'all. I mean, not today, but they're going on today, and they're going to be presented in September. And we have the Last Chance Cook-Off that has over 100 channels that are in there. There is, which by the way, be sure and listen on September 16th. I'll be giving away a $25 gift card for Fall Fest 22. Oh my goodness, there's a hummingbird that just came up to my flower right outside my door. Love that. The newest and biggest one that I am having a good time with is Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse. And she's in the chat. Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse is having a soup timber. Instead of September, we're doing the soup timber thing. And there's a video for every day. Now, if you're interested in joining this, I'm sure that you can contact Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse. And Leanne, if you're still here, if you'll drop your link by typing in the word hope, I would really appreciate it. So there's going to be a video every day of the various soups. There was one last year that was fabulous because, man, I got some soup recipes. All of us, when it starts getting a little cooler in September and October, we love those soup recipes. So what the prizes are going to be are for you. You get to, while you're watching all these videos, there'll be a playlist on Leanne's page. You go down the playlist, watch all those videos, comment. You have to have an individual comment. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Have to have an individual comment because YouTube will erase if you copy and paste on every one of them. They'll think you're a spammer. So I'm ready for the soup, Mickelson Family Farm says. David Corey with Crop A Sugar. I'm sorry I've missed so much chat. I'm really interested in sharing what's going on. But Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse is going to be giving away some prizes. Y'all, she's giving away $100 Amazon gift card. $100 Amazon gift card, everybody. And she's going to be giving away 2 $50 gift cards. And it could be from any channel in any comment. So you'll need to comment on as many videos as you can to be able to increase your chances of winning. I know I could use a $100 Amazon gift card after sending out all those $25 gift cards. I'm not sure. I don't think the participants can play, but it's a wonderful thing. So check out Soup Timber. I am going to be making some soup and joining in there, and go and check out all the prizes, all the other channels that are going on. The $100 Amazon gift card and the 2 $50 gift cards. And this is something I forgot to show you too. Audacity Dawning. I don't want to get too close to the mic. In Zone 6B, Missouri. Isn't that a cute sticker? I love that sticker. Good morning, Ann in chat, Brampton Gardner says. Hey, Sugar Pie. So This is important to remember for the questions because I do have some giveaways later. And it's important to know that I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. And if there is a mod, y'all, they have over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. They have 1,700,000 followers on Facebook. So they don't need my help, but it's wonderful. It's an awesome channel, and you will have a lot of fun. And yeah, me and Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse is hosting. Yeah, is hosting the channel, the Soup Timber. So the I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. This is important for later on. Is an animal sanctuary, but in the meantime, it becomes a sanctuary for us while we're watching it. We can step off our world a little bit and be able to be there to enjoy. And Jamie from Suits to Boots, Jamie was fabulous. And she talked about, and if somebody could drop in from Suits to Boots, from Suits to Boots. Oh, thank you, Scott. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Miss Pam. I'm sorry I've missed all of you so much. Bammett and Arthur Butler. So, from Suits to Boots, Jamie from Suits to Boots. She's adorable. Very, very, I touched that by accident. Very, very inviting and welcoming and non-intimidating. Excuse me. We were like girlfriends. Like, I mean, I could be her mother. Literally, I could be both of their mothers, both Lester and Jamie. And Jamie spoke about the benefits of Facebook and all about Facebook. I wasn't even sure, really sure before now, how you can become monetized on Facebook. And that Facebook is a big deal. You and me, we all need to do better on Facebook. I tried doing the double live from Facebook and YouTube today, but you have to pay for StreamYard, and I wasn't quite prepared to do that today. So, hey, Crafty Mom Creations, love notes. I have missed you. And by the way, if anyone has heard from Lavender for Luck, I miss her. The last I heard, somebody was asking for prayers for her. And yeah, we have to do better on Facebook Black. Seriously, that was one of the drilling points. We have to do better on Facebook. But I haven't heard from Lavender for Luck in a long time. I haven't seen her in anyone's chats. I'm very concerned about her. I sent her a get well card, and it came back to me as the wrong address. And that's the address that she gave me. So I'm a little, worried about our buddy. Hey, Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. G Mama Grows, you are amazing. Thank you. David Corey, Joy Blessed Life. Y'all have had to have a conversation with yourselves because I haven't been able to engage. I'm so sorry. So Jamie's channel, From Suits to Boots, shows that during the day, sometimes 14, 16 hours a day, that woman works her job very hard. She's an executive director, and she's so smart. She's so smart in so many things. They have their own Facebook representative, which is what happens. They have been voted the #1 upcoming Facebook creator of organic growth. Now, they haven't paid for a single channel boost. And they said that actually hurts you when you pay for things. There are people out here that pay for things, and they said it hurts you. You don't get any kind of monetization. You don't get benefits from it. There's a whole thing. So Facebook and information from Facebook and how to join Facebook to walk out and take a leap of faith and join both channels, both sections, both YouTube and Facebook. Totally different audiences, but it's important to be able to step out of our box of comfort. I mean, we're all comfortable here. These are my family and my friends. Teresa Diaz, Lash's Journey, Back to Country Homestead, Cassandra, G Mama Grows. Where to Begin Homestead? You're all my family. But it's important to step out and to do those kinds of things. Yeah, both platforms, best yet. We need to do better. Just work, don't pay. Let's see. Network is supporting us. Important in 1 year. I've enjoyed YouTube and still learning. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're networking. Preach it. It hurts your wallet and it burns you long time as you don't get views. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what that was about. Got to get ready for work, GT says. All right. So, our video creators unite. And I could tell you, some people complained about the price. It was pricey. It was $500 a ticket. But the knowledge in that room, I mean, there's a lot of people that pay a whole lot more for like a 4-hour seminar. And this was 2 days. And they were not hidden off in a room somewhere. All of the big channels sort of had stations in the room that they hung out and talked to everyone. It was so worth it. And it was the perfect size of people. They were going to take up to 200. They had about 70, 65 to 70 that came. And it was an amazing thing. Sort of like our Soil Family Expo last year that came up in 22. How it was a little bit smaller, but it was wonderful. Yes, their time is valuable, best yet. It was not overpriced. Between all of those channels, they probably had 30 years, maybe more experience on social media. They all have slightly different aspects of coming on and doing their channels, which is fabulous because we could learn from what they did wrong. And they said, hey, listen to me. Don't do like I did. Don't be like me. Do it this way. So that was wonderful. So Jamie from Suits to Boots. Jamie does videos on their farm. She cares about Lester. If you could see her eyes as she looks at him, it's in pure adoration. And then in turn, when she would get up and walk across the room, he would look up and follow her as if that's the most beautiful creature in the universe. Isn't that fabulous? They've been together a long time, and that was amazing to me. So let's do our giveaway because it is 11:32, and I'm trying to get back to my 30-minute live so you guys can pop in and pop back out. I've been running my mouth like crazy. Please type in HOPE if you would like for your channel link. There's 65 people in here. I'm sure there's some people that you haven't met yet. And so if you want to connect with each other, you need to give yourself about 5 seconds in between. Hey, Bridget Lewis, that's my sister-in-law, y'all. I love her. I mean, like, seriously, with my whole heart, I was almost sad. I was sad. I love spending time with her, but it's so sad when we have to leave because it makes you want more. Oh, and I have mail, but we don't have time. It's from Barb's Country Home, from Devil Dog, from Maria Graham. I was out of town. Hey, Crafty Mom Creations. So I didn't get to open them. Maybe we can open them real quick right towards the end. And I got a big package I wanted to share with you. It was important from Renaissance Grandma. Oh, gosh. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll give away the prizes and see. The prizes today. Guess what I have? I have some scrubbies. My Aunt Peg, my auntie, made these scrubbies. They're wonderful. They're tough. I use them sometimes on my face, but not that I've gotten older. I don't use them on my face. You can use them to wash your veggies, to wash your dishes, to wash your sink and I have one underneath the soap in the bathtub. I have one beside the sink. I have several, because I take some every time I go to her house. I have several that I use to wash dishes. These are the best pot scrubbers you'd ever want to see. And so you get to win a scrubby that my auntie just sent me in the mail. She made them with her little hands, and some hand sanitizer, which, by the way, let me share a little something about this hand sanitizer. I clipped it on my backpack, on the outside of my backpack, when I was traveling down in the airport. Tighten your top. Can you get where I'm going with this? Tighten your top, because as I sat down and shoved my bag up underneath the seat in front of me, yeah, the top came loose, and I started smelling. I was going, somebody's got some perfume on. What in the world is going on? Then I needed something out of my bag, so I picked it up and plopped it on my lap. The outside bottom of my book bag had a hand sanitizer all over the place. And I thought, oh my, I have to throw this whole thing away. But it wasn't. It was that the top had to be tightened. So, hey, fishes and loads, TLC in the garden, Bullfrog 79, Uncle Al. Oh my gracious. I'm so glad you're here. Love and, I just jumped. Love and live show. Has it happened to you before too? Psalm 146. I'm glad you're here. Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Yeah, it was all over the place. All over I looked, and it looked like I dumped some tea on my lap, and I was getting ready to go to the hotel to meet important people. But anyway, tighten your lid, because once I tightened it really good, it didn't spill. It didn't spill. And it's got this nice clip that you can clip it right on your bags or your belt or anything, because, when you're in an airport and you touch things, you need some hand sanitizer. I mean, that's just the way that it is. So hand sanitizer and scrubbies from my best auntie, my very best Auntie Peg. I love her very much. All right, so the questions are from the 2 channels that we talked about. Who did we talk about? Let me get myself on live chat. Make sure you're on live chat. Make sure you're on live chat. And this way, yes, we have to double check the lids for sure. Absolutely. So, who did we talk about that has several channels and he takes all the animals in that needs a home? He takes them in, and he said the difference between me and several other homesteading is that we don't eat our animals. So who was it? Put it on live chat that I'm a survivor. I see it. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor sanctuary. And here's a little clue. I'm a survivor sanctuary. Yep, I'm a survivor sanctuary. Oh gosh, the chat just stopped. Okay, Spoon and Sunshine, baby. You have a scrubby coming to you and a little container of hand sanitizer that you need to tighten the lid on, please, because it will spill everywhere. Okay? Do you want the brown one or the blue one? If you will let me know if you want the brown one or the blue one, Spooning with Sunshine Homestead. And I believe I already have your address, but just in case, will you email me, please, at andelhomestead@gmail.com. andelhomestead@gmail.com. I'm almost positive. I got my address box over there, my little 3x5 cards. So anyway, it doesn't matter. They're both the same. It's the same kind of yarn, just different colors. And I'm hoping to become the scrubby lady on YouTube, because my auntie is just working away, working her little fingers to pieces so that just about everybody can get a scrubby. So I'm tickled about that. All right. Either is fine. And yes, I will email you. Thank you, Spoon and Sunshine Homestead. Thank you. I hope Spoon is doing well. I certainly have been praying for that back to heal up. All right. And the second channel that we talked about Um, dresses up, works 14 hours a day, comes home and puts on some boots. What channel is that? What channel is the one that we talked about? Her name is Jamie. Yeah, the scrubbies are lovely. And I know there's a delay, but she is someone that I felt like I made girlfriends with her. And yeah, that's right, fallen Arkansas veterans, suits to boots. Yep. She wears suits during the day and comes home, changes those high heels, and puts on boots. Suits to boots. From Suits to Boots. Fallen Arkansas veteran. Let me write that down. Arkansas. Now, fallen Arkansas veteran, if you would please email me at andellhomestead@gmail.com. andellhomestead@gmail.com. And I'm going to put spoon in. Yeah. Now, I got everybody's prizes out that won, and I've gotten emails from almost every one of the sponsors that people won from, but all the cards went out. And Scott from Ramblin' with the Brooms sent me a little snapshot where he sent his coffee cup out. Hedgehog Homestead sent me a snapshot where she got her coffee cup out. I've talked to Rebecca from Rebecca Touched by Yarn, and so I'm tickled about all of that. Okay, y'all. It is 11:40. It's time to go, and so we'll go over this mail tomorrow. We'll just go over it later on in the week. Maybe I'll do a video of a mail call. That would be fun, right? That would be fun. So my new best friends, I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, and Jamie from Suits to Boots. I told him, and y'all, they had this shocked look on their face. I guess they haven't heard this saying before. That saying where you say, "Oh, you're my new best friend. I'm gonna call you every 5 minutes." And they both went, I don't have their phone number. I'm not calling them every. I had to explain. No, it's just a saying. It's just a saying. You love mail calls, Mickelson family. XDMC, one love, and in chat. Thank you. Thank you for being here, sweetie. Thank you. So, everybody, I'm going to take off my glasses and close out ChooseDay, where we get to choose our attitude of the day. I almost took off my hat. I would scare y'all. So today on ChooseDay, where we choose our attitude of the day, I am concentrating on taking a leap of faith. Now, I don't know what is on the other side. It's kind of like holding a pack of seeds and not planting them. You know that you're never going to be fruitful or have any crops if you don't put those seeds in the dirt. So, I am concentrating on stepping out of my comfort zone, moving forward, and taking a leap of faith. Y'all have a great day. I love you all very, very much. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great time. I'll have some videos coming out real soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye now. Love you.